Hopefully, I can finish it. It's gonna be a decent game. I'm pitching Cannon today. I did Martin yesterday. We're keeping the lineup. Except, didn't Austin Slater do pretty well yesterday? Austin Slater did. I gotta ride off 5s right now, so let's do this. Okay, Austin Slater's gonna start because I did well with him yesterday. Vaughn, Benintendi, David Fry, Talkman, Palacios, and Jose Reyes. He's gonna be my starter. Dick Maton I did good with too, though. How's his batting? Honestly, he should just start at shortstop. I know Colson Montgomery's better, but I didn't do anything with him. So let's put Nick Maton there. Palacios got 1 weak hit, so we're going to switch Nick Maton and Palacios. And that'll give me Reyes, Maton, Talkman at the top of the lineup with Fry hitting 4th. That's what we're going to do. Benintendi came through yesterday, but I've been hitting a storm with David Fry. Room's out. Seek 3-game sweep. Let's hope.
This one, it's all about the sweep.
I'm hitting 290. I've given up 6 runs. That's not terrible.
Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox.
All right.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
I'm gonna try the cutter up and in.
Top of the zone.
All right, right there.
This one is off.
That's a good start. Gonna come up and in again. Fouled off. Now let's hit the changeup outside. Nice. Painting the plaque today. That's nice to see.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Nolan Shotwell.
Nice.
Over to first. Nice
Out.
Efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
1-1.
Perhaps that's it. No, it's just Angels. They're weird.
Foul ball.
Oh,
there.
shoot. Alright, don't criticize them yet, because I could lose to them.
And that's
Set him down with the strikeout. Good first inning. Good first inning. We're facing Kyle Hendricks. I think we can exploit some of his pitches. A changeup's going to be hard in a sweeping curve. Base hit up the middle. All right, starting the game off strong.
So, runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the.
First off, let me go to my gameplay settings. Difficulty is not going to be dynamic. We're going to stick to Hall of Fame. On both. I don't like the display because if I need to crank up the difficulty, I'll crank it up.
And now Nick Maton swings through that.
Oh, that thing's so slow, so it's doable.
Went deep in his most recent game.
You just gotta get the curve.
Ground ball right side,
yes.
Could be 2.
I don't think it is.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
All right, that's a good slow roller to move the runner. We moved the runner on over.
In scoring position. Here's Mike Tauchman, 2 for 8 in the series so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
2 for 8. Does that mean he's hitting 250? Okay. Come on, Tauchman.
On the ground, right side.
I'm making him work.
And he takes it himself for the out.
I'm hitting ground balls.
Low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next for Chicago, David Fry. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
And another ground ball.
Neto
Damn.
sends it across to first, and that
I just didn't square it up. If I would have squared that up, it would have been a better hit.
Scoreless after 1. Cannon back to work. Jorge Soler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Oh.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch.
Oh.
That misses. Ball 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I want to go with another slurve for the 2-2 pitch. They say, and that wasn't the right call. That's okay.
Hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's okay. It's a 1 hit.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
We're gonna try to keep the ball down.
And the first offering is not close.
Oh, I remember when I gave up
gets his
home.
lead at first. Nobody out.
What's this
Fastball
guy?
for a strike at 95. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through
Oh
that
my
one. It's a
God!
strikeout.
Painting the flat. Call me Picasso. Holy moly!
Here comes Yohan Moncada. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
All right, there's a first pitch.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a
Are you
ground ball
kidding
to the middle.
me?
That's a base hit.
He really.
Fired in quickly.
That's a
So it's
terrible
first
read,
and
dude.
second
Come on.
with only 1 away. Now the left fielder, Taylor
He should have
Ward.
got to that.
That one hooked foul.
Should have definitely got to that. Like, that's not
No
that
score
hard of
here
a
in the
hit.
second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Fires to second for 1.
Double up. Let's go.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end it.
And we got out of it with the double play.
Here on the south side, bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that is out of play. Benintendi with a homer in his last game. Hendricks deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Swinging a foul straight back. All right. Bum, bum, bum,
Hendricks
bum, bum,
delivers.
bum, bum.
And ball 1. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Line drive.
Dang.
And it's caught. for the
Right at
out.
him.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
There we go.
In this game of
That's a good
baseball,
hit.
Not everything is in your control.
So a man at first. Austin Slater stands in.
Yes.
Swing and a base
Another
hit.
base hit. Let's go.
So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
All right.
Pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to
Josh
make them pay.
Palacios.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's going to be Josh Palacios.
I was late.
Two outs. That one finds the zone. No
God,
balls, 2 strikes.
why am I hesitating?
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Barely staying in. See if I can get a base hit here.
2 on, 2 outs. Good job to
That
fight
was
that
too
one
close
off.
to take. Too close to take.
In the air, left field, down the line.
Just foul.
And that's a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Out to short. Neto. That ends the frame. 2 left on. We head on.
That's okay. I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right.
And a strike in there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss.
Bum 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 bum.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Has some trouble with it.
God. Would he have gotten to that?
Here's Joe Adele. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Our defense is kind of bad.
Ground ball could be 2. Rojas tossed to second on the ball.
Double it up.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Those double plays are saving my ass right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
The next to hit for the Angels.
I'm just going to make some pitches.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
All right, good job.
In his 6th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. That's a bullet,
all right, don't
but
go
it
back
goes
up in there.
foul.
I haven't shown him this pitch yet.
And
Let's see if I can get it below the zone.
Fouled off.
No, but
and they'll do it again.
not a bad pitch. Not a bad pitch at all.
2
We're
down,
gonna go
nobody
sinker.
on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Now let's go right back to that same spot. See if I can freeze him.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss.
Oh my God, got him with the cutter.
Good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. Still no.
3 and 3.
And the batter now, Josh Rojas. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Next offering in the dirt. Ball 1. Right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So digging in, Nick Maton.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On the ground.
Nah, I keep swinging at sinkers out of the
Throws to
zone.
first.
If I just hold off
And a
on those
couple of
and wait
quick
for one in the
outs.
zone, it would be a little bit
And up
better.
next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. That clips a corner.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Yeah,
That's
that
one
was
of those,
just
if you
on the edge.
swing at it, hit a broken back as you jog back to the
Yes.
dugout.
Base hit. So it's
Perfect,
two out,
perfect.
keeps
What a
the inning
pitch.
alive.
All right, what did I hit? Now I've got David Fry up.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, David Fry. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
I need to quit swinging at those. Those are terrible pitches to swing at.
That one out to right. Trout racing over to make the catch. So on to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do
we're gonna
much
come
of
up and
anything with
in
those locations, and
on
that's been true
Chanwell.
again today.
Let's see if I can sneak
Next
one by him.
misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a
As
good
a
pitch.
pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding
Let's
that strike
go.
zone and beyond, and they just
Scattered
keep
his
eating
bat.
right out of your hand.
Here's Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be
We're gonna deal with
careful
two guys with
when
powers.
you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug.
I won't lie to
these
you,
type of
Solaire's
run
my
totals.
dad.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Okay.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Solaire batting with one down, takes a strike. Ball one there. Just missed. That's down and in. Trout leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And a swing
Yes,
and a miss.
perfect pitch.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And it stays fair. Here comes Trout. Flying
What are we
around
doing?
third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Holy moly, I didn't even hit that, dude. That's terrible,
Well, he strikes
dude.
first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Moncada at the plate now. That's ball one.
Throw it in the fucking
Usually a
strike
high level
zone.
of
Damn.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
In
They've
the
just
air,
hit
out
it where I'm
towards
not.
left
All
center.
fucking game.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that'll do it.
I don't want to
Angels
watch it.
get
It's gonna
one
piss
on
me
this
off.
double.
I don't want to watch
It's
it.
now 1-0.
I don't want to
This is
watch
White
it.
Sox baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Sorry.
Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Outside.
Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
All right, we focusing in now.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball.
Base it up the
and that
middle.
one gets
I'll
through
take
to
it.
Center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'll take it. That's fine. I gotta score a run at some point.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses. Ball 1.
We're gonna be very patient at the plate right now. I need to get something going. Yes!
On the ground
Up the middle,
That's a
base hit. Alright, we're gonna stay at first and second.
Lead
We're
runner
gonna
holds
keep
at
going.
second base. First and second with one down.
This is my chance
So
to
down
do
at
something,
DH
so let's
spot,
see if I
Austin
can
Slater. A single his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike
Just
one.
missed it.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, could be two.
Oh my God, slide.
Balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time.
Ah, that gave me another chance.
There. Josh
But it's
Palacios digs in.
Palacios up. Come on, Palacios. Make a name for yourself.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Is that the glove? Is that like dirt they put in the animation?
Slap the other way, foul.
That's crazy.
Two outs.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Fall.
Couldn't get to
Oh
it
no.
foul.
No.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Ohapi gathers, throws to first. In. Cannon back to work. On the ground to the left. Fry tosses to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
I got one ball, one strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Oh my God. No shot. They just stole a base. 1-2 at least.
And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
This one in the dirt. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. Adele over at second, one down. Late with the swing there.
One ball, two strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just bat.
Runner goes again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tachman calls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the
Dude,
number
I am
2
so
hitter,
upset right
Nolan
now. This is
Shotwell.
such bullshit.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one finds the zone.
Such
That is strike 2.
bullshit, dude.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning. And we're back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton.
Top of the lineup.
Set to get us started. Bottom 5. Josh Rojas. And that's down and away.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Why am I swinging at that?
Man set down in their half of the
Just
fifth.
why?
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. And
My
that
players
quickly
don't
2
even
away.
react like that.
And now the right fielder, Mike Tachman. This one in the air. Neto makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's Mike Trout. And first offering
This
is
is
fouled
horseshit,
off.
dude. This is such horseshit.
Just missed. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
1 out.
Soler up at the plate. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. There's the strike. On the ground, right side. And that one handled.
Please get him.
And he can't come
Oh my god, dude. This is horseshit. Fucking horseshit. Get your ass in the game.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Get down.
He goes down looking. Yohan
Horseshit.
Moncada with a chance to hit. First pitch just misses. Broken bat, roller to first.
That's fine.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nice. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss.
Stop swinging at pitches out of the dirt. He's not 2016.
Contact. Some guys.
Damn it, dude. He's so young.
That's not what we're seeing
He's
here.
so old. So old.
On to first.
He shouldn't be dicing me up like this.
Hitter in the 6th. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
No, that's a tough play for the
dicing
infielder.
me up like this. Fuck.
There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road
That's
like this
right.
is very
Base
impressive.
hit.
This has been a treat to watch.
I need something. I need at least 1 run from this team.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teal. He's 2 for 2. That one ripped.
Yes.
That's back there.
Fall. I'm gonna have to go home. Go home.
He'll score.
Yes. 1 run. That's what we need right now. Slowly but surely.
Loud contact leads to the double.
Alright, Austin Slater, I need an RBI.
As it jumped off of his stick. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a
Good
hit.
circle change.
Swings
I
through it for
let go of the
strike 1.
ECI.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Alright, come on.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I gotta fight off pitches.
With
I just gotta
the
keep
go-ahead
fighting
run
off
at the
pitches.
plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Bum 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 bum.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Alright, Slater, come on. He's just painting down there. I feel like I should be expecting something up, but I don't know.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Yes!
He's
not scoring on that, though. He's not scoring on that, though, because it's Mike Trout.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. A perfect example right there.
Who are they going to?
Here's the center fielder,
Joyce.
Palacios.
This is going to be a hard at bat.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put. That's ball 1.
I wish he would have hit him. Bring up the top of my lineup. Rojas hasn't been hitting well, but...
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1.
And he takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Teal, the runner at third. Slater at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
We're there. We're there.
And now the count is full.
All right, we could get to the top of the lineup.
Hitter lurking in the on-deck circle.
I don't think he's a power hitter. I think he's just a power hitter on our team, to be honest with you.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
All right, that's a foul off. 8 pitches.
Strikes him out.
Damn it, dude. That's a pinpoint pitch. Like, that's
so
there.
For the Angels, Taylor Ward. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tachman hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Rojas trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Joe Adell now at the plate. And that one hit to first. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I know he's better. I know he's better against lefties, but I really need this inning. I don't have anyone warming up in the bullpen.
And a count 2-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing, and he breaks his bat.
Get there, get there.
Takes it himself to the bag,
great.
And that'll do it. Angels strand.
Top of the lineup.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 57.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Rock.
Why did I not?
The left-hander.
He's got it.
Throwing. On the run. Throwing.
Oh, my God.
Nicely done for the out. Nick May. Tom steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Come on, Maton.
3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, not close.
Ball 1. No
Trying
strike.
to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
I really
Looking
need
to get
this.
the tying run on base. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But
How did I
sometimes with the
miss?
cut, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good.
There's no
I think
way,
he was also a little
dude.
lucky right there.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Adele makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Then when I hit it hard, it is right at
And
somebody.
they trail it here.
They have
2-1.
made it within sniffing distance.
Shanuel leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Fouled off.
And he couldn't hold
Yes.
it. He's run up on strikes.
Let's go.
Now it's the right.
Let's try this again.
Fielder Mike Trout.
Let's try
1
this
for
again.
3. There's a strike.
Wait, why am I pitching to him? I have Clevenger warmed up in the bullpen. Let's give it to
Base is
Mike.
empty. That one misses into dirt.
Alright, so that's a good pitch. Let's try to get this here.
And that's in the dirt.
Up and in.
That one just misses.
God, dude. Come on.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
This is terrible,
Swing and a tap,
dude.
and it rolls foul.
Come on.
And now it's
Outside,
even
that's
up.
ball.
Man at first, one away. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. Trout around second on his
He's
way
out.
to third. To third, tag.
All
got
right.
him. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Outside.
I hate how
That's
they
ball
get
1.
the stuff through the infield
Soler
so
leads off
easily.
First with 2 down to the inning. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And
Lou.
ball 4, 2 aboard. First and
Give
second.
me something.
2 outs. And now Yohan Moncada. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got it.
Yes.
That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some.
We need to.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound
Alright,
as we roll
they went
into
to a
the bottom of the
lefty.
8th, Brock Burke. This is his 3rd time out this year. High
That
fly
was the
ball
pitch.
on that one curling
They
foul
gave me
down
one.
the right side.
Now I'm gonna have to earn.
Swinging
Yes,
a deep right
yes,
field. That
yes.
one's back. And it's
Yes.
gone.
It's Friday, baby. Let's fucking go.
And we're starting over.
Let's
It's 2-2.
go. That's what I needed. Holy moly. Oh my God, let's do it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
Dude, I was getting so mad. Come on.
Come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Fouled off. He was late.
All right, Hall of Fame,
Nobody on,
difficulty.
nobody out with a run
Give me
in
a pitch.
The bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike.
God, that's a good
Always
slider
exciting
right
to
at the
see a
bottom.
leadoff
My
home run
PTI was
in
there. I
an
just
inning.
didn't want
Kinda
to
gets the
swing.
offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Reed Detmers, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Jansen
The young
warming
wait,
up as well.
isn't Reed Detmers? He's not that young, is he? I don't think he's that young.
Just misses.
He might be. He might be younger than I think. He's just been in the league for a hot minute.
That pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking.
Yeah, that's bit the
Andrew
zone.
Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. And fouled off.
Fouled off.
Hit in the air, right field.
Dang.
2 down. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Kyle Teal's been doing good though. I don't want to take him out.
On the
Yeah,
ground, right
aw.
side. And foul ball.
They just tickled me right there. They just tickled me.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wasn't even on the screen.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Inside. The count now 2-2.
Okay, 2-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Nah, then that
Makes
didn't
the
fall.
grab on the run. That's the
fine.
inning.
We're gonna
But all tied up
David
thanks
Fry
to
with the
this
solo bomb,
homer.
at
2-2
least.
game. You're watching Major League Baseball on all set
Okay.
for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels,
Come in
Taylor
with that.
Ward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Late swing, fouled off. Outside low, 2-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Okay.
And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. On the move, heading back. And
Good.
brings it in at the wall.
Good.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
The win, meaning don't throw another pitch like that again.
All tied
All
up
right.
near the top of the ninth. Comes up empty.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to...
Let's go. Set him down again. Clevenger, hold it here.
Wow, just great bite to that slider.
Hold it here.
Hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Late swing, fouled off.
All right, so we're going to go sinker.
2 outs. Got it.
Yes, sir.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down.
Flip in the corner.
Nothing doing. Back here on the south.
All right, so they're keeping the lefty in. Let's go to substitutions. It's time. Sosa, I call on you in big moments.
Hitter coming on, Lenny and Sosa.
This is a big moment.
This is a big at bat in this ball game. On the
Base
ground,
hit.
short. Gets it to first.
Oh my God, I just missed it.
Man of the night. And next to hit for the Sox, Josh Palacios. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that skips into dirt. Fastball is outside.
All right, we're good.
In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up.
That was a long fly ball. I shouldn't have swung at it because it was a ball, but
getting ready to hit. In the air to left center.
And I missed
on
it.
his way over. No
That's
trouble
fine.
here. Puts it away.
We're going
for
into
the out.
extras.
Here on the south side, stepping in, Luis Rengifo. And that is out of play.
I've got to hold him to one.
The runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, right to the backstop.
How is that bad?
Miguel up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read.
And a swing and a miss.
That's a good first.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nolan Shanuel will hit next. High fly ball out to center field. Palacios drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Plays the play, safe, and they take the lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Just missed.
Just missed.
Ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of the 10th. A big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away. Stays alive.
All right, come on.
2 down, nobody on.
Yes.
Miss. Struck him
Oh,
out.
that should have been a
Angels
bomb.
retired. 1-2-3. We're back, and on the mound is Nick Maton. Steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 4.
Bottom of the
3
10th.
groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Man at second. Drilled in the air, high
Yes.
and deep right field.
Yes.
Carrying well.
Gone. Walk-off bomb. Let's go. Nick Maton again. Walk-off home run.
Off in extra innings. 4-3
Nick
our final
Maton with a
score,
walk-off bomb.
one-run extra inning win for Chris.
Thank God. Dude, I can't restart this series. I can't restart it. That was good pitching. Alright, sick. Let's go to the replay. Vote. We'll go RBIs. Nick Maton's homer. With the runner on second. Bang. Gone. Over the fence. Home run. Watching that ball fly on out of here. Thank God this series lives to see another day. Thank God. I really thought we were going to lose there. Really thought we were going to lose there. We'll sim through that date. We're going to save. Let's do file management. We're going to save it. The next game is against the White Sox, though, so that might be a little difficult, in all honesty. Or White Sox. It's against the Twins. So it might be a little difficult. In all honesty. 3-0. Three and 0 again.
Ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make
Man at second. Drilled in the air.
Yes. Gone. Walk-off bomb. Let's go. Nick Maton again. Walk-off home run. Dude. Nick Maton's homer. With the runner on second. Bang. Gone. Over the fence. Home run. Watching that ball. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. Alright, let me get that set up. That is insane. Thank God. Let's go here. We'll make that into the clip real quick. Oh wait, the Twins aren't 3-0. They're 1-2. Okay. Who'd they play though? Probably the Tigers. Oh God. That was terrible. That was crazy. Yes. Yes. Gone. Walk-off bomb. Let's go. Nick Maton again. That's sick. Alright, so now that that's uploaded, thank God. Thank God. Let me go here, because that was terrible. I need to take a breather real quick. Get this set up here. Edit it. Edit it, save, sick. What a save. What a way to save the season right there. That's awesome. Whew. Dude, I don't even know if I want to play again. Like, I'm 3-0. Like, I feel like I should just take my bag and run. Like, but, like, then again, I'm already committed. Next one would be the Twins. Let me look at their lineup and see what they've got going on. So I'll be throwing a righty out there. Castro, Jonah Bride. God, this lineup's going to be difficult. Once I get to the bottom, it won't be too bad, but even on the bench, they've got a lot of good players. So I'm going to have to pitch around probably Carlos Correa and Royce Lewis without giving up bombs. The rest of them's doable, but I got to just make my pitches. I have a lefty on the mound if I get past this game. So if they have a lefty on the mound, it's still like, okay, so maybe the lefty's where to go. Because it looks like the lefty takes a lot out of their lineup. So maybe I've got to pitch lefties. Which I could do. Let me look at my pitching rotation. It looks like it might be a lefty. Tyler Gilbert pitched yesterday. Might be a lefty kind of day. Like, maybe I go Martin Perez first. And then save my lefties in the bullpen, and we do a bullpen day maybe. I don't know. That might be the move, because I think, in all honesty, like, I'm gonna have to use lefties in this case. So let's see if my minor leagues has any long relieving lefties, and I can see if I can call them up. At least, like, good lefties. They have Kyle Busch. I know he throws left. His home runs per 9 is awful, though. Let's see about relief. Let's see if I can find a righty. I mean, his stuff isn't bad. Cam Booster, Steve William, right. Schuster, left. Okay, so 41 stand him up for left. That might not be bad for this series. Like, this series, it seems like I should be going lefties. His hit per 9 and his home runs per 9 is pretty high for what we have. Okay, so we have a lefty here and Jared Schuster. He hasn't pitched yet, so he could be good. He's right-handed. Okay. So with him being right-handed, I feel like my closer has definitely been Clevenger. I've just felt more comfortable with him out of the gate. Just because I've used him a lot, but 9 Ks and 3 walks in 5 innings is crazy, and he's held the game a lot. So maybe we start out this game, because it seems like their lineup struggles more against lefties, is we started out with Martin Perez, and then we reevaluate tomorrow how we're looking, because it might be a Martin Perez, and then we go to Booster and Gilbert to finish the game off, and we like Clevenger, because Mike Clevenger's home runs and hits per 9 seem good. I guess I could go with the closer. If I can get him to go 5 innings, Cam Booster can come in and go a few innings. And go a few innings along with Gilbert. I think Gilbert pitched yesterday though. But his stamina's not the best, and neither is Cam Boosters. Okay, well, we'll go with Martin Perez, and that will be the plan for the moment. Go right here.